My name is Savannah, and today I will be guiding you through a short yoga class for when you just need to squeeze in your practice on a busy day. Let's start right away in a tabletop position, hands and knees. Hips over top of the knees, shoulders over top of the wrists. Let's extend the right leg back behind you and the left arm out in front. Look forward towards the left fingers. Find length through your spine. Hold here for a couple more breaths. Reach the left fingers farther out in front and the right foot farther behind you. Release and let's switch sides. Extend the left leg back and the right arm out in front. Reach longer with the right fingers and stretch back farther with the left toes. Find more length all along your spine. Release down. Let's make our way from here into our first downward facing dog. Tuck the toes under, fingers spread nice and far apart. Take those hips up and back towards the ceiling. Let's move through a sun salutation. Gaze forward to your hands. Make your way there as you exhale. Inhale, nice long spine, hands come onto the shins, halfway lift, lengthen out. Exhale, fold. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, fold down. 1 more. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale to fold down over the legs. Inhale, come all the way up. Hands come down through heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the palms down, step back to plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, lift up into cobra. Peeling the heart open, lifting the chest up. Pressing down into the palms, pull the palms back towards your feet. Lower the chest and the head down. Make your way back into your downward facing dog. Hips lift up and back. Let's move through that once again. Gaze forward, top of the mat. Make your way there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. 1 more. Halfway lift and fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Reach up, grow tall. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. Inhale, reach up, find some space along your spine. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms down, step back to plank, lower down to your belly. Fingers still spread nice and far apart. Peel the chest up, off of the mat, heart lifts up, elbows hug in and pull back, engaging into the triceps. Palms pull back towards your feet, lower down. Make your way back into your downward facing dog. Coming up through tabletop or plank, it's up to you. Breathe here in your downward facing dog before we move on. Let's step the right foot through in between the hands. Release the back knee down. Reach your arms up. If you like, you can turn your head to look up towards your fingers if that feels okay for your neck. Stay steady and stable. Strong through both legs. Let's bring the hands down to frame the top foot. Lift the back knee, the left knee up as you tuck the toes under. And then begin to straighten the right leg. Maybe you walk the hands back towards the center of your mat. Maybe you fold down over the right thigh a little bit more. From here, hands come back in line with the right foot. Left hand stays down and the right arm will reach up towards the ceiling for a twist. You're strong in each of your legs. The left heel is pulling back towards the back of your mat. The right knee is over the ankle. You're peeling your torso open towards the side of your space, towards the right side of the room. One more big breath. Release the hand down and step back to downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths here before we do that on the opposite side. Find any movement that feels good in your down dog. Let's step the left foot through in between the hands. Release the right knee down. And take the arms up as you come into your low lunge. Think of bringing the left foot and the right knee close towards one another, like you are going to scrunch up your mat. Allow that to engage your inner thighs. And notice where else you feel this in your body. If you like, you can gaze up towards your fingertips if that feels okay for your neck. Let's bring the hands down, tuck the back toes under, lift up the right knee, start to straighten out through your left knee. Hips go back, hands can walk back towards the center of your mat. Stay lifted here or fold down over that thigh. Notice how your left hamstring is feeling. Maybe your right hamstring is tighter than this one, or maybe this one is tighter. Just notice, try not to judge. Let's bend back into that left knee. Right hand stays down. Left arm will lift up, opening yourself up into your twist. Peeling your heart open toward the left side of your space. Looking up towards the top hand. Super strong and stable in your back leg. In your right leg, right heel pulling back towards the back of your mat. Open up a little bit more. And then release your hand down, step back to down dog. Let's move through that once again, moving a little bit quicker. So step the right foot through, back knee comes down, low lunge, reach the arms up. Inhale here. Exhale, come into pyramid, tucking the back toes under, lifting the knee, extending the right knee long. Find a stretch for the right hamstring. Bend back into the knee. Left hand stays down, right arm opens up, come into your twist. Bring both hands down to frame that foot, step it back to down dog. Take one big breath here before we do that on the other side. Good, left foot steps through, back knee comes down. Arms reach up. We're not here long, so get right into your pose. Hands come down, tuck the back toes under to lift up that knee. Extend the left knee long, pyramid pose. Fold forward. Right away, bend back into your left knee. Right hand stays down, left arm opens you up into your twist. Let's take one more breath here. Good, hand comes down, step that foot back into your downward facing dog. Come forward to plank. We'll take side plank, lift the right arm up towards the ceiling. Lift your hips up more towards the sky. Left fingertips are spread nice and far apart to support you in this pose. Come back to plank. Lower down to your belly. From here, come into Sphinx pose, elbows underneath shoulders, pull your elbows back towards your feet. Good, lower down, make your way back into your plank pose. Let's take side plank on the other side, lift your left arm up, lift your hips higher towards the ceiling. Right fingertips in your side plank are spread nice and far apart to support you in the pose. Just a little bit longer here. Release into plank, lower down to your belly. Let's come into Sphinx. Elbows underneath shoulders, forearms and hands ground down to the mat. Think of pulling your elbows back towards your feet to open up through your chest and your shoulders, as well as your upper back. Lower down. From here, lift your hands up. Hands are underneath your shoulders off of the mat, and lift your chest up as much as you can. Lower down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. From here, press up into plank, and then back to downward facing dog. Take your time to get there. There's no rush. From your downward facing dog, we'll all meet in a child's pose. Big toes come together, knees can be closer together or farther apart. It's up to you. The farther apart your knees are though, the deeper of a stretch you'll be in your hips. Allow your breath to slow down. Notice if you can hear your breath. Notice how aware of your breath you can be. Three more breaths. From here, come into a seated position. Let's reach the arms up, grow tall. Bring the left hand to the right knee, right hand out behind you. Look over the right shoulder for a twist. Twisting from the very bottom of your spine all the way up through the crown of your head. Come back through center, reach up. Right hand to the left knee, left hand out behind you. Look over the left shoulder. Initiate the twist from the very base of your spine, and then move it all the way up to the crown of your head. One more breath. Reach your arms up as you come back through center. Bring your hands down through heart center. You can bring your hands to your lap as we finish off our class here. Take a couple of deep breaths in and out through your nose. And once again, become really aware of your breath. Allow it to move in and out through the nose. Allow all of your attention to be on your breath. And then can you sit up a little bit taller in your seat? Shoulders over hips, sit bones ground down, crown of the head stretches up a little bit more towards the ceiling. If you have some time to rest in Shavasana, please do that now. Otherwise, our time together has come to an end. I really hope you enjoyed this class. Thank you so much for joining me today to practice together. I hope you have a wonderful day.